Well, alright, alright, alright. Welcome to another one of BumpmyStump's WoT Xbox 360 replays. Replays. We started a little late into this one. Not that I started late, but I started recording late. Well, not that I started recording late, because I record all the time. But when I saved it, I clipped it by mistake, so it's okay, because the first... Jesus. Got to be 2 minutes of this game is wasted. We're in a tier 8 match, platooned up with Great Joe. We're both in T29s. And we're going to push the left, because a lot of times that's where the heavies go. So that's what we're thinking here. Let's see if we can get our tails up at the E2 area or whatever, and see what we can shoot over there. And there's a few tanks in front of us that have decided to do the same thing, and they're not spotting anything. And of course, this is an encounter game, and the flag is down in the middle of town. So that being said, maybe a lot of them went down that way, or maybe pretty much most of them did, because the tanks in front of us are at D1 and they still haven't spotted anything. So at this point, I'm like, I'm not going to go down that side because there's nothing down there. So let's kind of cut across here. Joe's in front of me. He's taking that road right there instead of going far left. And then we look at the map. There's a couple in the middle on top of the hill and by the houses. And pretty much the bulk of their team is down around the flag. So tier 8 game. And we got a couple of tier 7 heavies running around the back of the map doing nothing. Good play, Joe. We did good. However, that being said, wait for that T67. Nope. And they're starting to cap, so we've got to move. And I'm on mic with them saying, hey, let's get out of here, Joe. We're not doing anything. There's nothing up here. We still got tanks at A1, C1, and they're still pushing all the way up to the very corner. Okay, there's nothing up there, guys. Nada, zilch. On our way. We're trying to get there as quick as possible. It's just a fluke. Not a fluke, I guess, because it happens in this game constantly. Nobody from the other team, they all went right to the flag. They just all ran right to the flag. Just so, needless to say, the guys in town right there, even though they're going to get killed, they're going to whittle them down enough so when we roll into town, we can start punching them, and punching them pretty hard. Joe sits there and puts one into the Super Pershing. I set one into the Super Pershing, take his engine out, and I told him, I said, I'm not going to wait, go ahead, I'm out of here, I'm headed to town. One capture right now, but they're all down there, they're all around the flag, so I'm taking off to town, heading to town. Darling, I'm going to town, would you like some bread? 3, 4 captures, 5 captures. See, 6 captures rather. They're all in there now. So, yeah, I'm gonna go into town, getting a gallon of bread, loaf of bread, gallon of milk, and a stick of butter. Anyone remember that? Probably not. That's some kind of after-school thing. It was a commercial, one of those little commercials. I forget it. So yeah, first contact we see, and we're 3 minutes and 35 seconds into the game. I take one, but put one into him. T29 right there. I'm the only one they can pick on right now, so they're all aiming at me. Take out the T29's tracks. Change directions. He's got the small gun. I don't know if he's got the small one, but he's not fully upgraded, so I'm not too worried about him. Just get my plate covered. Take 315 out of him. Knock another 100 out of him by ramming him. I'm not worried about what he can do to me right here. I'm perfectly fine with him. Joe finishes him off, and I'm like, yeah, Tiger. And I do not see that bad boy right there at KV4, you little bastard. But I know he's fired, so I can take a 340 out of him and get out of dodge. I'm down on health now. Tiger, I think, put a ghost shot right through me. Maybe it went between my turret and my hull, maybe. Trying to see, can I get a shot on that KV4? Not ever going to go right there. But I had nothing else to shoot at this time. And see, the cavalry has arrived. I don't get that shot off. Damn it. Great Joe still has almost all of his health. Hey, guess what? I'm going to get this shot off, though. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. And here comes the T29. Come on, reload. Damn it, reload faster, gun. And Penny 16 is out of the game. And then the only one left is Enlarged Cockeeks. And I'm never going to get over there in time to take his last little chunk out. Great Joe circles behind him and finishes him off. So the game started really slow with us going that side and did absolutely nothing. But then as we pushed around, we end up pulling in 21,000 silver, 3,800 XP with a multiplier. We ended up doing 1,882 damage, 905 assist, blocked 585, 7 penetrations, Hand of God, which I couldn't remember what that was, so Mastery Badge, 2nd class, and Hand of God is so nice, I had to look at it twice. Don't know why I did that, but hey, whatever. We end up in 1st and 2nd place, tier 7s in a tier 8 game. We did 167 assist and 312 damage to the Super Pershing. T29, 332 assist and 426 damage dealt on 2 hits. The Tiger, 330 assist and 315 for a single shot. KV4, 2 for 581. Tiger, 1 for 248. Oh, that was a T69, excuse me. T69, 1 for 248 and finished him off. Yeah, we end up in 1st and 2nd place. Pretty much almost the same. 1882 damage dealt by me. 1843 damage dealt by the Great Joe. I had 1252 for a spot. He had 1246 for assist. I mean, not... Sorry. 1252 for base XP. He ended up with 1246 for base XP. I took out 2. He took out 3. 8 shots fired. 8 hits, 7 penetrations, 1882 damage, 905 assist, 5 tanks hit, 2 of those were destroyed. I received 1100 damage, took 8 hits, 3 were non-penetrating. On those 8 hits received, only 585 was blocked. 34,000 silver, 23,000 silver spent on ammunition. You know, it was an okay game. But you see where J Panther did 267, our Tiger 242, M6 82. But then, you know, our M40 did a chunk there, so it wasn't bad. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. It is an okay game. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong. And remember, when you're on that battlefield, shoot the red